Hello everybody and welcome to a little, I guess not a tutorial, but more of a show-off video of I'm just gonna be modeling some things actually by a request. So first, when I get off into this, I'm just going to start modeling. I'll be quiet for most of it, but if I have like any thoughts, I'll just share it. So let's go. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to work off a little sketch that I drew not all that long ago. Actually, see, what I always have trouble doing is figuring out if I should start with the head or the feet. I can never do it with the feet because the feet is really an awkward place to start. But sometimes I do start with the body, which I think I'm going to do. So I kind of switch between styles most of the time, but what I am currently on right now is just a little thing. It's very simple, very low poly. What happens is that, so E, extrude, this is going to be quick, it's not going to be like my others. By the way, if you want to, actually I shouldn't model that part. If you want to check out what I've done, if this video actually gets anywhere, then you can just, I have a blend swap file, and you can just kind of check through there. So these people are incredibly disproportionate to what they should actually be. Oh god. Well, here. Maybe I should just start mirroring now. I am kind of new to the Blender scene. I mean, I'm not an... Oh, fuck. I'm not a expert or anything, but I'm not exactly a noob. I know how to do things. Mirror. So I start by something like this. This is an incredibly simple mesh. And hopefully it'll look a little bit different when I'm done. So, what I start by is I'm going to add a little bit of grip. The seams, where his boots are going to start. And he might not look very good right now, but it depends really on how my final piece turns out. But he might actually not look good in the end of this either. In which case, I probably won't do this, or you probably won't see this. But the whole thing is about the hands. Oh, crap. And what you do by this is you take this, you build this. You can make fingers as well. By I would assume subdividing this and drawing them out individually, but I can't be bothered to do that. And when modeling your hands, just take your hands and extend them and look at how they're falling. So just kind of go like that, and just take this and kind of fiddle it around just a little bit to suit your needs. What will often happen when I'm modeling these things is they won't turn out very well because I'll be in this the whole time, so I don't know what it'll look like. So you have to switch between them quite often, or else you have a horrible image of what it actually looks like. So I'm just gonna move this up just a little bit. So that's a bit square. I'll probably smooth that out, like not with a mod or edit or anything, but just generally smoothing it out. So let's add a little bit of stuff to his legs here. Let's go like that. Okay. These are usually spur of the moment kind of things, and keep messing. I don't know why. So this one might not be as good as the rest of mine have turned out as of late. But it should be pretty decent. I mean, I don't exactly have my image in mind, though, so it might... Then again, it might not be very good. So, just calm yourself. So you want a very disproportionate person, because these people end up looking very cute. Shift cursor to selected. There we go. Now we're gonna add the head, which is simply all of this. This box right here. Take it. You can scale it up or do what I just did, depending on where you like your thing to be. It doesn't really matter, but that's pretty much it. Now, what you're gonna do is you need to, because it's just so low poly, you'll probably want to do that just a couple of times. He already has a lot of his leg mesh, though, so you might just want to add right there for his little movements. I do tend to leave the legs alone just a little bit, like leave the heels alone, but the hands usually get a little bit more. And then this, his elbow, oh crap, his elbow needs a little bit of help here. And then, with all of that set, you're going to go into your materials. So we've moved on from regular to materials, and what you can do is you can just join them just to make it a little bit easier on yourself for the materials. And first, you're going to need to decide what he's wearing. This comes a lot from inspiration. What are you trying to imitate, or what are you trying to get at? So what I've chosen to do is just have a very shepherd-like person here, and sorry, I needed to fix that. A very shepherd-like person with kind of a white shirt on, very peaceable kind of man. You know where he earns his living and stuff. Nothing businessy or anything, His arms are a little bit funky, but I might expand those and fix those just a little bit later. See if I can't do that. But yeah, the final touches will come later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select. This is another reason for adding so many polys. Not only for the bone movements, but also for this. So we're just gonna select this. This is gonna be a shirt area. So first we want to make the skin tone, which will just be a decent tan. Maybe a little bit. I'll tweak it later if need be. So now you're gonna add the color, new, darken it just a little bit, maybe add a little bit of tan to it. We're just gonna assign that. It looks like it has a decent shirt on. Yeah, that's really orange. I don't know. I'll see how it looks in the render. And then you need his pants, which will, well, yeah, they'll go down to here. So you're gonna hit new. You're gonna find the texture for his, the color for his pants. We won't actually be doing textures with this. I find that a lot of my blends look a lot better with without texture. I just can't seem to do it. And if you want, you can just go like that. Then last but not least, sorry, I just like kind of saying it. By the way, if you have no idea what I'm doing, go check out some tutorials, because this is kind of, it's not advanced stuff, because we won't be sculpting and we won't be texturing. I will probably do those in a later video. I wouldn't say skilled at it, but I'm not horrible at it. I mean, I know how to do all the crap that needs to be done. So there we go. And then you can just go in, hit Z, start boning him. No. Start having bones inside of him and just messing with the mesh just a little bit. By the way, if you really feel that it's necessary, you can just go like that and go like that. And I don't know, maybe. Oh crap. Individual. Just go like that. Go like that. Then add a little face to him. Maybe. So we get some black in here. Actually, we should probably move that up just a little bit. I never go for very harsh colors. Actually, assign. Because harsh colors tend to be. They look very weird in my blends. So that's about it. I mean, his eyes kind of look weird. Here, Shift F. Let's mess with these just a little bit. Here, let me fix his eyes, because that just kind of looks creepy. I'm not going to say that that doesn't look creepy, but it looks better. So then we can just go like that, and then change this light. I tend to focus a little bit more on the lighting, but not much. Sun RZ. And then you give it that cartoony yellowish tint to it. You don't ever want to go full yellow, because it just doesn't look good. Oh god, it's not all the way white. Yeah, that's weird. Render image. And then yeah, you end up getting kind of cool things. My number one rule is keep it as low poly as possible. I'm just gonna remove this because it's bugging me. He looks really creepy. And by the way, if you've ever indented and like, oh crap, now I'm stuck with this. This is how you do this. You just take all these, you press X, faces. But now you're left with massive holes, you say. Well, then you just go like this. Boop, 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 and hit F. You go. Oh, what is that? Oh. Then you just hit F to create faces. F. Not quite sure why it did that. Oh yeah, I know why. Because Z, B, oh no, face select, B, none of these faces should even be here. So now we get the problem that there are a lot of these faces, but that's fine because, well, we're not doing this for a game or something. If we are, we would be a little bit more effective with how we did things. But yeah, you can kind of mess with things. It's kind of weird. Kind of, oops. Give him a little bit of human anatomy, if you'd like to call it that. You can squish back his knees just a little bit like that. Which kind of looks weird, giving him kind of a feminine shape. But who knows? It could be a woman. Could be a woman. You never know. That actually looks kind of cool. Here, let me do something. So I'm probably going to want to bring that back. Just, and go like that. Go like that. Spread out the effect to make the effect kind of wider. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I I wanted to do that on the opposite side, so that it looks like his arm is indented. I thought that looked kind of weird. Okay. So this is kind of a more detailed version of what I usually do. And then you can, I don't know, you can give it whatever you would like. I personally would not prefer the chest and arm details. But now if we render it, we just get that, which looks not bad, and it's very easily animated. 5Z, tab, B. This thing has been bugging me the entire time. His legs are simply not large enough. Render the image. There we go. Ta-da! I might thicken up his legs just a little bit, because they look a little spindly now. Or maybe make those a bit smaller, but that's a complicated mesh. And if you would like to check out the official version, it's nice, simple. It comes with sheep, and it's a bit more planned out than this. Looks a bit better than this. This was a bit rushed, but thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed, subscribe, like, do something on YouTube. You know, the basics. Bye, guys. I think. No.